There's an emerging new narrative. I think we're seeing the end of the era of development assistance as a major part of how the rich countries engage with Africa, and we're moving into a multipolar and competitive world.
What's unique now is we're at a point in time where you can actually bridge impact with actual capital returns, so that philanthropy, in particular foundations and family offices, can actually get a return on their investment so that it's no longer a one-way street, but a two-way street.
Africa represents enormous opportunities for Norwegian non-state stakeholders, Norwegian companies, Norwegian civil society entities. No global problems can be resolved without African participation.
We're excited about the opportunities to deepen relationships with partners in Norway and across the Nordics, but this has to be hinged on African agency, mutual interest, and a conviction that we're building together for the long term, sustainable models that are inclusive and drive growth.
Africa, because of its energy potential, its natural resources, and its demographics, has exactly the resources that the world needs for the vast construction we're going to need to do of a new, more sustainable global economy.
We are now forming a consortium where NORAD and ourselves are going to provide early-stage project development funding for critical minerals. And this is quite a big milestone from where we were when we started coming here to the summit in 2018.
We want to ensure that Africa is part of the global discussion around critical mineral supply chains. Africa is open for business, but it really needs clear strategy and roadmap to be able to enable industrialization with the use of minerals.
How do we ensure sustainable economic growth and development? We bring together the different forms of capital, so philanthropic capital, concessional capital, commercial capital, to unlock and accelerate infrastructure development.
Philanthropic capital is critical to Africa's future and to its economic growth.
The beauty about philanthropic capital is that you can leverage it. For each dollar that I could get from philanthropical capital, I can multiply it by 10 times.
Too much of the global capital flows, they go to the so-called advanced economies, and particularly to the US. The US holds about 2/3 of the global capital flows into the market capitalization of the listed companies. A tiny, tiny fraction goes to Africa and emerging markets. 13 out of the 20 fastest growing economies this year will be in Africa. Africa has a huge potential, but it's not like a potential that's way down the road. It's there now. And that's the message I'm trying to get through.
The convening power of NABA is virtually unparalleled, and it's a really important platform for more interactions.
Everything from critical minerals to transport corridors, to agriculture, to infrastructure.
Sometimes there's a great business case to be made, but it won't happen because you don't have the right people in the room. This is where we make it happen.
We need catalytic growth and we need innovative models. Africa is open for business. Come with an open mind and a commitment to driving mutually beneficial growth.
And so if you need energy, and you need raw materials, and you need a labor force, the data is coming in now that this is not just a theory. The fact is, the most cost-effective locations in the world are in the tropics, and that is where capital should go.